All right, let me give you a few examples, though, when the technology can go wrong. And some of these are actually from my most preferred, my most beloved brands, when no human has been in the loop. And I'm going to argue that you and your clients need to be the humans in the loop to actually oversee how some of these amazing technologies get deployed, scaled, and implemented. A few years ago, Apple launched the super cool fintechy credit card, the Apple Card. And they thought, hey, let's just do away with all credit scoring. We don't need FICO scores because we've got artificial intelligence. And then in a big ceremony, they give one card to Steve Wozniak, one of the founders of Apple, and one to his wife. Now, unbeknownst to Apple, they share all their financial credentials equally. So it was amazing when Apple, in this big ceremony, gave a credit card where Steve Wozniak's credit limit was 10 times his wife's credit limit. Why? Because clearly women are more of a credit risk than men. Not in my family. I don't know about anyone out there in the audience. Because the AI was so backward looking, right? Trained on historical data. What do you think happened when Steve Wozniak and his wife took to X to complain about the inherent sexism in the AI? Massive product launch failure. Now, I was recently speaking, just last month, to 1,200 internal auditors in Vegas, of all places, in Sin City, on ethical AI. Great setting. Now, they're all thinking very, very deeply about ethical, explainable, and responsible AI. And most likely, this is a brand pillar of TD SYNNEX's that sometimes we might forget about in our sales conversations. But make no mistake about it, internal auditors are looking at how responsible or irresponsible some of the technologies might actually play out in deployments. This is not to dampen our enthusiasm for the technology. It's just to make sure that we're doing it in a responsible way so we don't have to do the kind of post-mortems that they had to do at Apple.